Yo guys, what's good? My name is Callum Dolby and welcome back to another video. So this is going to be another Matchday vlog. We've got Reading away today and I am actually going to this one. I'm going to be going on my own. I'm going to be driving up there. I've got work first. It's about 1:45 at the minute, so I'll be leaving for work in a minute and then I'll be going pretty much straight to Reading after that. So buzzing for the game really. Again, another place that I haven't been yet, so it's another ground to check off and hopefully we can get a result. I mean, it's absolutely pissing it down at the minute, so hopefully the rain doesn't affect the game too much and it stops soon, but the forecast doesn't look great. It's looking like it's just going to continue raining, so hopefully I won't get too wet doing my Amazon deliveries. And yeah guys, I'll go for your guys' predictions when I can throughout the day, and I'll update you guys later. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 posh. I think we can put in a good performance and hopefully get a result out of this. We need to start picking up points sooner rather than later, but then again, so do Reading, so it's going to be a tough one. A draw or win, I would definitely take today, but yeah, 2-1 posh. I'm going to go for your guys' score predictions when I can, and I will see you guys in a bit. Alright, so I've just finished work, just on the A1 at the moment, so about 2 hours to Reading. Should be there at about 5:45 or so give me plenty of time so I can park up and get some food and stuff. Try and go through your guys' predictions when I'm there, but it might be quite hard because I don't have another phone to actually get Twitter loaded, so I might have to just screen record it and just see from there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. You know, I'm looking forward to the game. Hopefully we can pull out a win here. It'd be great. And yeah, I'm just going to still keep going to these away games for you guys, bring you guys along with me. It's really fun, and yeah, I just can't wait to get to Reading and see what the starting lineup is. So I will see you guys at Reading. Alright lads, so I've just parked up about 0.7 miles away from the ground. Gonna have a little walk up there now. It's about 6:15, so I'm gonna go and get some food, probably a KFC or a McDonald's, but we'll see when we get over there. I know there's like both of them right next to the ground, so we'll see when we get there. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. Gonna stick with my 2-1 prediction. I'll get through your guys' predictions soon, and I'll also go through the team sheet when it comes out. So yeah, buzzing for the game. Let's get into it. Fans quite close together normally makes a better atmosphere. Let's see what happens. About 5 minutes till kick-off. Let's get into it. Right, so we've got the starting lineup here. We've got Pym, Edwards, Butler, Thompson, Kent, Clark, Harris, Dembele, Marriott, Norburn, Coventry and Ward. So interesting starting lineup there, with Edwards being chucked in at the deep end. I don't think he's made an appearance this season apart from Luton away. I think he came on for 10 minutes or so. But yeah, an interesting team. Hopefully that can get a result. Let's go through your guys' predictions as well. This is the tweet I normally send out about 2 or 3 days before the game. Got about 11 responses. Normally get a bit more, but I only put this out on the Monday, so that's probably why. Got my dad saying 1-0, AJ 3-2, Daniel
4-1 posh with Clark Harris double, Marriott and Ken. Got Peterborough Fan TV saying 2-all, Dembele and Marriott. Got Ben Beebe saying 2-1 to Posh, Burrows and Coventry. We've got Paddy saying 2-0 Reading, can't see our way form improving against a decent attacking team. Tom saying 1-0 Borough. We've got Ryan saying both teams to score, both teams in the lower half of the table currently have 1 wins each. I'm going to go for 1-1 draw, Clark Harris and Swift. And then we've got Matthew Beebe saying 2-0 Clark Harris and Dembele. We've got James saying 2-2. And asking if it's on the red button, which it is. And then we've got Jack saying 2-1 Posh, and we've got Michael Reed saying 2-0 Posh. So yeah, quite a varied predictions there. A few Posh wins, 1 Reading win, and a few draws. Going to stick with my prediction of a 2-1 Posh win. Hopefully we can bring the 3 points back home. And that sounded
good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Cheers,
this
mate.
is the safety
But yeah, guys, we're going to get into the game now. One. Good shot there from Dembele. 28 minutes in. Getting up for it now. Come on, guys. Corner here, right hand side from where I'm looking. Butler to swing it in swinger. Really bad. Terrible corner. Got to half time here at the Matchday. Not playing too badly at all. Neither team have really had that many chances. We've probably had the best one with Norburn. Sort of like half volley sort of thing. Yeah, that was quite close. But apart from that, literally hardly any chances. I think Reading have had 1 shot on target that sort of trickled through to Pim. But yeah, literally nothing to talk about really. So hopefully the second half livens up a bit. Let's get into that now. Go on, Debs. Go on. Just inside our half. Passes it to Butler out on the left here. Dembele, loose touch, gets tackled, still got it though. Reading fans are loving it. Go on! Getting on top here, come on Borough! Go on Borough! Go on Borough! Go on Borough! Go on, damn it! Go on! Go on! Go on! Go on! Tell you what, it's coming. Not bad, not bad. Go on! Come on, Borough! Nearly a nice little 1-2 between Ward and Clark Harris, but we've got a corner. Corner here, left hand side. Butler taking it. Swings it in. Decent ball. Keeper gets it. Reading got a free kick here. Hopefully it doesn't go in. Decent position. Him looks to be in a good spot. Really frustrating. We've really been in this game, probably been the dominant team. 1 free kick, good free kick. Can't really say fairer than that. Frustrating, really frustrating. Just that, I think Norburn goal for Taylor there. John Swift scoring. Frustrating. We were so in this game. 2-0. Fuck's sake. That's so frustrating. Why do we just fold like this all the time? Concede 1, 2 minutes later they got another one. Why are we folding like this? This is the championship, you need to step up. what's really frustrating is we were in it until the 55th minute. But since then, since they scored that free kick, we've just folded. They're literally all over us. They're in the box again, another shot. Luckily, Kent blocks that one. We have got to step up sooner or later if we want to stay in this division now. Really frustrating this game because these are the sort of teams we need to be challenging, you know, to sort of draw or get a point at least. No disrespect to Reading, but they're not one of the best teams in the Championship. We need to be. These are the sorts of teams we need to be getting the points off, but it's just not happening. Shout out to the Reading fans as well, by the way. They've literally been chanting all game. Probably hear them now. They haven't shut up all game. Fair play to them. Don't know what else to say. Frustrating.
What's got it here? Terrible ball. Waste.
Free kick here with Wardy. His delivery's been quite poor today. Hopefully he can change it with this. Come on, Posh. Come on. Go on.
Yeah! Come on. 2-1. Back in the game. Come on. Good ball by Wardy. I think that was Thompson who knocked it in at the far post. Come on, boys.
Go on.
Go on.
Edwards.
All the way. Getting closer.
Marriott's just gone down and he signalled straight away when he fell. I'm not sure what it is, maybe like a muscle injury or something, but didn't look good. Signalled straight away when he went down that he needed some attention. He's just got up now, but he's limping, so hopefully it's not too serious for him. We've got Schmodix coming on for him now, which I'm guessing that means Dembele and Clark Harris will go. We'll go up front, and then we'll have Schmodix in behind. So good change. Hopefully Marriott's injury isn't too bad.
Go on, Dems. Go on. Come on. Yeah. Go on.
Jono should have left it to Thompson there. I think he got a shout as well. But he tried to arch it in. Just doesn't quite work. 83 minutes in. If you nick a draw, it'll be a great result. Butler on the left here. He's going to go for a cross. Stands it up.
No way! You can't give it for that! He fell over himself!
3-1, game over. Great finish. Him just didn't even react, didn't even dive. We got right back into it, 2-1, but game's over now. 88 minutes in, 3-1. I'm leaving now, 92nd minute, 3-1. I'll speak to you guys when I get home for the player ratings.
Alright lads, I just got back to my girlfriend's. It's like 1:30 at the minute, so yeah, pretty late. I took a wrong turn on the motorway and ended up delaying my journey by about half an hour, so that was fun. Yeah, not a great trip home, to be honest, but we do it for the love of the game, I guess. Disappointing game today, but I'll see you guys in the morning for the player ratings, and I'll get this video edited and out as soon as I can. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Alright, so it's the next day now, we're in the afternoon. I've just edited all of the match day footage. I've put a little new feature in there, so you guys will notice that. A little counter in the bottom right, and yeah, I mean, frustrating game yesterday. I think after we scored our first goal, we were in it. Obviously only at 2-1. 2-0 is quite a dangerous scoreline in football, so yeah, we were definitely in the game, but we just didn't really take our chances, and then we just let the guy from Reading shoot. Like, Just it was strange. Like, we just let him shoot, we let him keep going, and then he just shot from like 25-30 yards, and Pim didn't even move. I don't think he had a chance with the goal from where I was, but yeah, he didn't even make an attempt, which was strange. And yeah, it was annoying because these, like I said, no disrespect to Reading, these are the sorts of teams we need to be getting points off, really, even just scraping a draw or win, just to get us going again, because we haven't had a point since Cardiff at home. Our away form in League One wasn't good, so if we continue that into the Championship, we might not even pick up a point away from home if we keep this up. Like, it really has been that bad away, and I don't get what our mentality is to go from the West Brom game where we were right in it, and you know, all that battle and fight, to these two performances which have just been shocking, really. I mean, you can say, yeah, the quality, you know, it's a massive step up, obviously, but it's not. It can't be like that. We have to show a little bit of fight and a little bit of grit, you know, just to stay up, just to fight, really. We just want to see a bit of effort. Like, I mean, I know McAnthony said we're going up and we're not going to be the whipping boys of the division, but so far we have been, realistically. I mean, yeah, we got a decent result against West Brom and a decent result against Derby, but apart from that, we've been just getting slapped most weeks. I mean, realistically, we can't just keep. I know Fergie will probably come out and say, you know, this player's not fit, that player's not fit, Taylor hasn't had a game, this and that. Reading had like 9 players out yesterday, so what's that? Why are we accepting that as an excuse now? Like, we shouldn't be accepting these excuses. We need to just step up. We've got a squad for a reason. That 23-man squad, Fergie said that all of them are going to play a part and all of them are good enough for the Championship, but as soon as one of our better players, such as Taylor or you know, Jono or any Marriott Dembele, as soon as they pick up a little knock or, you know, a little niggle, as Fergie seems to always bring that up in the interviews, which always frustrates me, because he told us that this squad's going to be good enough and that we're going to need the whole squad, so when one comes in, another suitable replacement will go straight back in the team, and it just hasn't worked like that. I mean, I don't want to overreact too much, but we need to step up big time, because if we play like that on Saturday against Birmingham, I mean, Jesus Christ, they could slap us for about 5 or 6. Like, realistically, they could, with Troy Deeney up front and Chong on the wing. It's a scary prospect. I'm really not confident for Saturday, to be honest, and it's annoying because I was really hopeful going into this season, to be quite honest. I predicted that we were going to get sort of like top half of the bottom, like sort of like top half of the bottom, if you get what I mean. So sort of like 12th, 13th place. But I mean, I'm happy if we just scrape 21st now. Like, from the first 7 games, we haven't just looked good at all. And I don't think it's the manager's fault. I think it's the players. It's that mentality. Like, we concede 1 and then we just fold, and it's really frustrating to see that as a fan, because you're already 1 behind, but as soon as you go 2 behind, it just doubles your task. It's just like, you're not really going to come back from that, are you? And it's annoying, like, just to see the team capitulate like that, and it just happens time and time again. And like I said, we can't do this in the Championship. You can't really do it in League One, let alone here. I mean, luckily we've got that win on the board already, and we've got that draw, so we've got them 4 points. That's a base to build on, but we really need to just start picking up points. So hopefully from now we can just scrape a draw, maybe against Birmingham, and then just get a couple of wins under our belts, get the momentum going. I think that's what we need, because our confidence is probably through the floor at the minute, like, realistically, with the start we've had. So I'm going to get into the player ratings. Not going to spend too long on this because, yeah, it's frustrating. So, Pim. So I'm going to get onto the player ratings now. I'm not going to spend too long on this. So, Pim, I'm going to give a 6-2. I think he was all right. Couldn't really do anything about either of the goals, all 3. So I'm just going to get into the player ratings now. I'm not going to spend too long on it. So, yeah, got Pim at a 6. I think he was okay. He couldn't really do anything about the 3 goals, I don't think. He obviously didn't move for... I don't think he moved for the free kick or the 3rd goal, but he couldn't really do anything about either of them anyway. So, 6 for Pim. I do remember he punched it out and climbed up over his man, which is sort of something that we've been worried about as Posh fans with his height and corners and stuff, so he was quite good from that perspective. On to the back 4. We went for a back 4 today. We had Thompson at right back, and then Kent and Ronnie Edwards at centre back, and then Dan Butler at left back. So with Thompson, I'm going to go with a 5. I think he was okay defensively, but he just kept giving the ball away, and it was really frustrating. Like, it's not like him at all just to keep giving the ball away. So yeah, 5 for Thompson, and then Kent. I think he was all right. I think he's probably played better than he has done. He couldn't really do anything about the 3 goals, so I'm going to give a 6 to Kent. And then Ronnie Edwards, I'm going to give a 7 to. I think he was pretty decent, to be fair. He was good. Like, his composure on the ball for an 18-year-old is just ridiculous. He just hasn't got that build of a centre-back, if you get what I mean. Like, he's quite short, he's quite slim, one of these new style centre-backs, but I would prefer, in this division especially, with the sort of hoofball that seems to be going on, I would prefer sort of like a Mark Beavers sort of type of defender that just boots it out. But no, he played really well yesterday, so a 7 for Edwards. So moving on to Dan Butler, I'm going to give him a 5. Jesus Christ, like, he really needs to practice on crossing. I don't know what it is, but every single time he put a ball in, it just kept hitting the first man. It was so annoying. Like, free kicks and corners account for a lot of goals, like a lot of percentage of goals in the Championship, and Ward and Butler were shocking on deliveries today. It was so disappointing, or yesterday should I say. Absolutely shocking. Like, I don't get it. Like, I really, like, what do they practice midweek if they're the 2 set piece takers? Like, do they actually practice these set pieces? Because it don't look like they do. It just kept hitting the first man. The only one good delivery that Ward did was the free kick for the goal. So yeah, 5 for Butler. Speaking of Ward, moving on to him, I'm going to give him a 5.5 just for that assist. That's the only thing that's bringing his rating up. I probably would have given him a 4 if not, but he was not good yesterday. Really was not good. He kept giving the ball away. He wasn't going forward. Way too passive. Like, just kept going backwards and sideways. I don't think he tried to beat his man once in the whole game, and that's not even an exaggeration. I really don't think he actually tried to beat his man once. His set pieces were awful, apart from the free kick, which led to Thompson's goal. So yeah, annoying, but it's Wardy, isn't it? Like, you know what you're going to get from him, and he needs to start having confidence in himself to take on these players, because he is good enough, but just not showing it recently. He's really not. So yeah, 5 for Ward, unfortunately. And then in the 2 centre mids, we had Norburn and Coventry. Now I'm going to give Coventry a 5.5. I think he was all right. Wasn't the best. Gave the ball away a few times, but he made some decent interceptions and passed it forward quite a lot as well, which is what I like to see. So yeah, 5.5 for Coventry. And then Norburn, I'm going to give a 6.5 to. I think he was good again today with the interceptions and the tackles. Had a decent shot in the first half, which the keeper saved, which is a decent save, but it was sort of straight at him. So yeah, not really too much to say on Norburn, so 6.5. And then on left mid, we had Dembele. Another off game for him, really. Same as Sheffield, like, he didn't really do too much. The ball kept getting away from him. But I mean, he won the free kick for the Thompson goal, so that's probably his only redeeming quality. So I'm going to give him a 5.5 as well. And then the 2 strikers, we had Marriott and Clark Harris. Marriott was not in the game at all, like literally nothing. Going to give him a 5. He didn't really do anything, and he got injured. So hopefully he recovers soon and has better games to come. And then Clark Harris. I'm going to give Clark Harris a 4.5. This was one of his poorer games yesterday, and he just never got going. He couldn't trap a ball. He won a few headers, obviously like he should, but nothing really came of it, and it was just a frustrating day at the office for Clark Harris. Didn't really do anything in the whole game, to be honest. So yeah, 4.5 for him, unfortunately. So moving on to the substitutes, we had Taylor come on for Coventry, we had Schmodix come on for Marriott, and we also had Tomlinson come on for Butler. So Tomlinson first, going to give him a 5. Couldn't really get into the game with 7 minutes left, so can't really judge him too harshly. And then we're going to go Schmodix. Didn't really do anything I can remember, so I'm going to give him a 4.5. And then Taylor, the same really, just not really much impact at all on the game, so I'm going to give him a 5. So moving on to the manager, I'm going to give him a 6.5. I think he was fine. Made the right subs at the right time. Tomlinson coming on was a bit questionable, but he might as well have just stuck him on. He couldn't have done any worse than Butler. So 6.5 for Fergie. I think he made the right subs. I just don't think he has the squad for this level, to be quite honest. I don't think it's his fault we're losing these games. He can't be the one that is saying to our team, after you score, don't, just switch off for 5 minutes so you concede another one. He's not saying that to the players, you know what I mean? It's hard because we did this last time we were in the Championship. We bought these high potential sort of League 1, League 2 players, the likes of, Randall, even Norburn, even though he's a bit older. You got players like Coventry, unproven at any professional level, who are just coming in and playing in the Championship, and it's not working. It's just not working. It might be a case of we might need to give it a few more games so the team can properly gel with the new midfielders in, and properly kick on, and you just sort of get used to the Championship. But we can't take too long. We did it last time where we lost the first 7 games in a row and we just couldn't recover from it. If we even got 1 point from them games, we could have stayed up all them years ago. But I don't know what to predict for this season now. I predicted that we'd finish sort of 12th or 13th, but I really don't know now. We really need to buck our ideas up and just start performing. Realistically, that's all there is to it. I don't really know what else to say. It's a strange time at the moment being a Posh fan. I'm sort of in limbo at the minute because obviously I back the manager and I back the players, but is this set of 23 players good enough for the Championship? I'm not so sure anymore. So hopefully by Saturday night, Birmingham will have a bit more of a positive result to talk about. But if not, then it'll just be another 15 to 25 minutes of me moaning. So look forward to that, guys. I hope you guys have a good day. All that's left to say from me is cheers.